Good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time it is for you. I had to think about that one for a minute. Um, it has been a while since I've last done a video. A long while since I've last done a video. Um, there's just been a lot of chaos going on. Too much chaos that I'm not entirely sure how to process it all. So I'm just kind of at the point at this point, just done. Um, on the upside of all the bad news, I'll just go through the bad news first. Grandpa died, grandma died. Um, had a scare and thought my dad died. Turns out it was my biological father, so there was that. Um, we had a car accident. Okay, well, first we had a plumbing issue. These apartments are crap and they don't give you a big enough septic tank. So it kind of clogs really easily and fills up really fast because the tank is too small for how many people live in one building. Um, then my mom and me, we stayed in a hotel for a couple of days. That way we had water. Ended up coming back a little earlier because I felt uncomfortable staying at the hotel for a long period of time. Uh, then there was a car accident yesterday that happened just up the road at Circle K. And one car was on its side, the other one was flipped over entirely. Two dogs went missing in our area. One was a miniature pit bull, which was, I believe, he said it was a white and brown one. Then there was a terrier who had Rottweiler colors. I only know the terrier's name, which was Harley or Charlie. Harley or Charlie, one or the other. I don't know the other one's name though. Um, we're not entirely sure if they were injured or not. We had people all over the place looking for these dogs, but because of the car flipping over with the dogs inside, there is no telling what happened to them. And one of them is really tiny and could be carried off. And yes, it does actually happen. Small dogs will get carried off here in Florida by big birds. Um, but we did send out a search team to look for them, for things. Um, trying to think of what else has been happening. Oh, me and Mama ended up finding a new Asian market to go to, and ended up doing a lot of damage while we were there. Um, she got bowls, we got chopsticks, like authentic, real chopsticks, not the disposable ones, not the crappy wooden ones that you pick up at Publix or a Chinese restaurant. It's not those crappy little wooden ones that splinter. They're authentic. Um, she also picked up some kimchi, bamboo shoots, which turned out to be pretty good. as well as a ton of other stuff. But the kimchi she ended up not liking because we didn't realize that it was pickled, and she does not like the taste of it. Um, I I don't know if you can see them in this container. Picked up these little star candies. Um, Someone was telling me that all Asian snacks have a really bitter taste to them. Um, so if you're ever looking for an actual sugary snack, give me a minute. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. Um, I happened to pick this up by chance. They actually have a lot of sweet snacks. It just depends on what you get. This are the little star candies, which they used as bonito flakes in Sailor Moon, um, as like fish flakes for a snack for Luna in one of the movies. And I was like, that's candy, that's not fish flakes. But it is a fucking anime, so I mean, I guess they don't have to be accurate. This tastes exactly like um, rock candy that you get on the sticks. I like these better, just because they kind of dissolve in your mouth. Rock candy, I end up having to chew. These I don't have to. I need a crap ton more of those because they're good. Um, I got two necklaces. Nope, that was at the other place. Okay, so we finished at the Asian market, and there was another one further down the road. We ended up not making it that far because we came across a shop that had really neat clothes in it. And I'll tell you what, we did some serious fucking damage while we were in there. I got this dress, which is the red one, the wine red one, would look better on a smaller person. But because I'm chunky, I ended up having to go with a softer color. The lavender didn't look that great either. This one is more of gray, but it's really long and it's really twirly, and I absolutely love it. I ended up getting two coats. Um, One had a little damage on the shoulder, which gave me, which I only had to pay $8 for. Everything in the shop is like $15 to $30. Um, but it is such a cute shop. They've got beautiful accessories. Um, I did not see any shoes, but there was a lot of clothes, especially for fluffy people like myself. Um, I did not find a lot of clothes that I was really hoping to find, but I didn't get a good opportunity to look everywhere in the store. Um, oh, we went to a Christmas party at Laguna's. Um, I ended up getting a $20 gift card, and Mama got a gift bag. I'm not entirely sure of what was in it. She didn't look. I didn't ask. She's saving it for Christmas. And I ended up picking up this little guy at a Chinese restaurant. Last night, I actually stepped outside with him on top of my head, like that, because I forgot he was up there. He had fallen off of my pillow and landed on my head and got stuck on my hair. My hair went inside the little thing here, and so I ended up forgetting he was there and ended up walking out of the room twice with him on my head. The first time, my mom's husband was just like, "What is that on your head?" And I was like, "Oh," because I completely forgot he was there. He's so light. The second time, he was just holding my hair in place because I didn't want to put a hair tie in. My head hurt really bad, so I just kind of makeshift put it up and had him hold on to it. I named him Kai. Yes, I have stuffed animals, and yes, I do give them names, and I do talk to them. Why? Because it is the only thing that makes sure that my head is on straight. It is different for everybody. Some people need to talk to other people. I much prefer talking to stuffed animals. I can give them their own personalities and actually have a conversation with them. Kind of much like what I'm doing here, where I'm imaginary talking to people. Not really talking to anybody because no one watches, but it it helps me collect my thoughts when I do that. Um, and last night, me and my mom had started to talk about her dad. I have not very many memories of him. Um, some of them came back while we were talking, which really made me happy because I don't, the one memory that never leaves is a bad memory. So I'm glad that there were a few that popped up that were good while we were talking about them. Still some bad ones, but they weren't terrible. Um, I was really hoping they'd have a red and black one because favorite colors and all, but he is so cute. And different lights give him different colors. It was so weird. And I ended up putting him on my hand like this. Uh, I did. We had kids running around outside, and there's a little fence area, and I ended up putting him above the fence and just walking with him. I scared the crap out of the kids. Only one little girl was like, "Oh, so cute." Everyone else was like, "What the hell?" That's fine. Okay, that was all I wanted to update you guys on. Um, I am going back to reading some older mangas. Um, Rewatching a lot of Markiplier videos. Uh, did anyone else hear about the fact that a thousand something episodes of One Piece don't matter? Because I don't know what to do with that. I don't I can't wrap my head around that. What was the point of us getting attached to all these characters? Ace dying, for crying out loud. What was the point of all of that torture, of us getting attached to these characters, if none of this crap matters? All I gotta say is, I don't think I can do it anymore. Um, I haven't fully caught up on One Piece. I'm not too far behind, but I'm not fully caught up. I took a extremely long break from One Piece for my own reasons, especially after they killed Ace. Um, and it took me a while to get back to watching it, and I ended up taking another break, mainly because I caught up and there were no new episodes yet. So I was waiting, just waiting it out, staying away from it as much as possible and waiting for the episodes to just rack themselves up. But this really cool guy, I find him adorable, by the way, up at Circle K decided to tell me that the first thousand something episodes of One Piece doesn't matter at all. So I don't I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means the characters and the story that we've heard up so far have just don't matter. Are we getting different characters? Um, is the story going to follow someone else? Like what? Because I loved One Piece as it was. Uh, some issues here and there, but it didn't piss me off. Um, there's just I don't know what it means. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this here. I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time of day it is for you, and hope to see you guys again.